Good morning, this is Katie and today I'm going to talk to you about the best apps to have if you're living or travelling in China. So if we haven't met before, my name is Katie. Me and my husband live in a place called Tianjin in China and I like to vlog about life in China and daily expat stuff. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit subscribe. Okay, so I'm in a Didi on my way to work, and basically what Didi is China's version of Uber. So I actually think they used to work as separate companies and then Didi bought them out. But basically the app works exactly like Uber, and it's definitely the first thing that you need to download if you're moving to China, and even if you're traveling China, because you can use foreign cards on the app as well, and it's a really helpful device to use. You can use it in English. You basically just plot where you are and where you want to go. If you're not sure of the name of something in Chinese, again, you can type in English. If someone's been there before, and the likelihood is they probably have, it will come up. And like, we've used this for like the most obscure places sometimes. When we were traveling in the summer, we went to a place called Pingyang Village, which is like a little village in the top of like the rice terraces, and we were able to get a Didi to like pick us up and take us back to Guilin, which is like a 2-hour journey. So Didis are really good to use. They're really cheap, they're really easy, and you can use them for like short distances and long distances. But also like different options. So you have like a select option, you have the basic option, the select option, and the premier option. So it just depends on like what you're looking for. In the mornings on my way to work, I often go with the premier option, just because in like rush hour it can be really hard to get a normal Didi, and it just basically comes with water and a nice car. But yeah, so there's lots of different options that you can choose. When you are like going to an airport, or you've got like an important day planned, you can book a Didi in advance. So you can go to a schedule system and book everything in advance, which is really easy and helpful. And I really enjoy being able to use Didi because I think it gives you so much more freedom to get around China, and I don't know how we got around China before without using the app. Right, so I'm in school. I set up my classroom. I'm gonna be honest, my classroom is a mess. So last week we were Willy Wonka and made our own chocolates, and we've had like loads of like random activities like that, which has been great. It's near the end of term and it's lovely to spend it with the kids. But my classroom is a mess, so I really need to spend today just kind of organising it and sorting it out. Okay guys, so it is like 10:20. My children are in a rehearsal for their summer gala, and I just kind of cleared out my drawer and I'm getting on with some work now. It is report writing season, so I'm just writing reports, to be honest. But I'm actually going to order some lunch. So here in my school they have lunch options, but I'm not a massive fan of the food here, so I'm going to order some lunch on WeChat, and I thought it would be a good time to talk to you a bit more about WeChat now. So WeChat is an app which everyone uses. It's very similar to WhatsApp, so you can use it to talk to people. You can add each other on WeChat and chat to each other. You can have like WeChat groups of friends to talk to. But it's also like everything else as well. So you have a feature where you can pay for things on there. You have a feature where you can book cinema tickets. You can have a feature where you can like scan restaurants and food vendors near you to get food delivered to you, which is what I'm doing now. You can pay your bills on WeChat. So we use this to pay our electricity bills and our phone bills. Like, everything is done on WeChat. And there's so many places when you go out in the world of China, there's so many places that accept WeChat Pay, and actually like we find like even street vendors will have like a picture of their WeChat logo that you scan and pay for your food there. And actually we find that more places will accept WeChat over cash. Like, there are some places that won't accept cash, but they will accept WeChat. So definitely download WeChat. Good morning guys, it's now Tuesday and I'm heading back into work. It is like 7:30 and the air is really cool today. It's like been the summer here at the moment, so it's been like 36 degrees or something, but it feels really cool. There's like a really nice breeze today, which is lovely, and it should be a busy day today, but I do love Tuesdays. I'm going out for dinner with my TA Jessie today as well, so that should be really nice. But yeah, be on Tuesday. Okay, so carrying on from yesterday about important apps that you should have. Now, one app that's really popular here is Taobao. It's basically like the Chinese eBay. You can literally get anything and everything from Taobao, and you can't always get like Western products, like all Western products, but most Western products you can. Like, I think my friend Riser from work got like cream eggs from Taobao. You can really get a lot of things from Taobao, so it's definitely something to I would recommend if you're living here, especially, and you think that there's stuff that you're going to run out of or that you'll need. Get Taobao, because it's just easy and convenient. It is in Chinese, but you can use the website and put it in Chrome and then translate the whole page, or I use the phone app, and once you kind of figure out what each of the buttons mean, that's fine, and I just kind of Google translate things and use it that way, so that works quite well. So I would definitely recommend downloading Taobao if you're going to move here, because everyone buys everything on Taobao, and it's really easy, and it's really cheap, and it's really convenient. Okay, so another app, like I just mentioned, was Google Translate. Now, Google Translate is a really helpful app. I'm sure you've heard of it before. You do need to use a VPN if you're going to access it in China, but you can download the dictionary beforehand so that you can use it offline. I use it every single day. So like, there's like a system on there. If you have it on the VPN, you can take a photo of something and it will translate characters, which is really helpful if you're out in like a restaurant, if you're trying to like translate something from an app that you're reading or anything like that. I would definitely recommend it. Obviously it's also really great for like talking and trying to have conversations with people. Often, like if we're getting a taxi somewhere, if we're checking into a hotel, if I'm trying to like order food, like whatever it is, I often will use the discussion app, and you can like the discussion part of the app, and you hold on to a button and you can just talk into it, and then it will translate it for you, which is really helpful. So I would definitely recommend using that, because it's really easy and convenient to use here. There are other apps as well. I can't remember the name of them right now. I'll find out when I get into work and tell you them, but there are other apps that aren't blocked here that the local people here use. So yeah, I will find those out for you. But any type of translator app, I personally use Google Translate, but any type of translator app, because although there are lots and lots of people speaking more and more English here, it's still not widely spoken, and I don't speak any Mandarin. Hi guys, so it's now lunchtime. I've had a very busy morning, so I do apologise. I haven't really had much time to stop and chat. But I wanted to carry on talking to you about some more apps that I would definitely recommend that you get before you come to China. So I was just on my laptop just now trying to work out some bits and bobs for like planning a lesson. And one of the biggest things that I would definitely recommend that you need to download is a VPN. Basically what it is it hides where you are. So instead of you connecting directly to your internet server, it goes via a VPN so that your internet server doesn't know where you are, and it can like scramble where you are, and instead of saying that you're in China, it can say that you're somewhere else. The reason being is that China have blocked a lot of websites, things like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, even like major social media websites, but also things like Google. All of that stuff is blocked here. You can use Bing, but it's just not as good, and there's just a lot of websites that are blocked here. So if you want to get around there, like things like Skype as well, so if you want to get around that and be able to still talk to family and friends at home, still be able to access websites that you used to access in your home country, then get yourself a VPN. Personally, I use ExpressVPN. We've been using them for the last 2 years and they're really reliable. There are times when it goes down, like when there's like major holidays or major like meetings. So because we live near Beijing, once a year they have like a major meeting where world leaders will come to Beijing for a big meeting, and when that happens for the whole week, the VPN can go down, and like because the government are trying to stop it working. We have like backup VPNs, as it were, so we pay like monthly for ExpressVPN, but then we also have backup VPNs. Like we have one called Star VPN. and there's also one called Horizon VPN, and there's lots of like free ones that you can use. Like if you're not fussed about accessing the internet like too much, like websites that you used to use too much, if you just want to like check Facebook every so often, then you can just download a free VPN, but make sure you download it before you come into the country, because it's really hard. Like, in fact, I don't even think the App Store works here, so make sure you download those before you get here. But yeah, so we have like other ones that are free that are like backup ones. I find if the ExpressVPN goes down, generally Star VPN will work. So it's kind of like fiddling around with those quite a bit, but generally ExpressVPN is the best one. So it's now lunchtime. I have made myself a baguette from home, so I'm going to have my lunch now and just relax a bit. I've got some reports I need to finish off writing, and there's some bits and bobs really like admin-y stuff. There's not loads of stuff going on at the end of the term. All my kids are doing assessments, so I have got some marking to do and some data drop to do, but apart from that it's not too like full on. We've only got a few weeks left of term, which is nice, so I'm going to get on with that and I will see you in a bit. Hi guys, so it's the end of the day. Me and Jessie, you know the same Jessie before. She's waving somewhere there. We're heading out for dinner. Jessie's going to show me some fish that she thinks is exciting, so we'll see, and I will show you a bit of that, and yeah, it should be nice. Right, so recently me and Jessie have been talking about like the best Chinese food, and apparently this is a really popular place to get fish, so I'm interested in trying it. I've never had this type of fish before. And Jessie, you haven't tried it either, have you? You have tried this before? Okay, so it should be good. Hopefully it should be nice. So we're going to go for the garlic butter with cashews fish. Fierce here.
这个荔枝这个辣吗？
甜辣的，微辣的。放这边别。
You mean I suggest this one? It's not like really like that, but it has a lychee, it's sweet. That you like sweet.
Is it spicy? Jessie's just choosing our fish for
小
us.
的，你要最小的，我们套餐太大了，就找个最小的。
今天鱼小的。
咱家的鱼的话，每天都是现送达的，每天不一样。2斤2。对，有其他的。
让他看一下行吗？他想看这个。So you just choose fish.
Okay. 谢谢。
没有什么忌口吧？
没有什么忌口。
行，那就可以稍等会就好了。
So would you like to explain to us what we've got here? If I move it so we can see it. What we've got here?
Tofu and cucumber.
Okay.
That's just round vegetable. It's a fungi, black fungi, mushroom, and the needle mushroom, the lettuce, and what do you call it? I don't know. Seaweed.
Seaweed.
Yeah. Root. Water root. And this is just a normal salad.
Oh, good. Now, I was talking to people about the apps that you need to have when you are in China. And I talked about Didi and Taobao and WeChat and Google Translate and a VPN. Is there any I've missed?
JD?
JD, would you like to explain what JD is?
Similar as Taobao, it's shopping. It's just the shopping one, similar as Taobao. Deliver fast.
So to elaborate from Miss Jessie's a fantastic explanation of JD. So JD is like an app that is like Taobao, but you have like store, like we use it to like all of our grocery shopping, like Carrefour and Walmart and stuff. All of those are on there, and they like deliver in like 45 minutes, an hour. But also they have like, I don't know what's it called, like Tmall and stuff. Is that's on there, isn't it?
It's a Taobao thing.
Oh, okay.
It's same. Just there's it's like it's a company the store. It's not
Right.
a personal one.
Because whenever we order like if we're ordering camera equipment and we want it the next day, we order it from JD because it arrives the next day, but it doesn't on Taobao.
No.
There you
Because
go, it's quicker.
JD has its own storage, so in every city. That's why
Right.
it can be fast.
Oh, so it's like an actual like store.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's the difference. Right, I'm going to stop waving a camera in Miss Jessie's face now and let her enjoy her meal. So I shall see you in a bit.
They fry the yogurt.
And but you tasted like ice cream,
Yeah.
and it's like in round things.
Oh.
No, I haven't tried fried yogurt before. What's it look like?
It's in the car.
Yeah, but then do they not like put it on a thing and then they like I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, they fry that.
Yeah, I think I have in ZM. Why do they have it here? Okay, well we'll try it afterwards just in case I haven't had it. Right, so that is the end of my evening. I had such a lovely meal with Jessie and we really enjoyed like this dessert thing which was like yogurt, and you can have different like flavoured fruits, but I had strawberry and they put chocolate sauce on top and it was amazing. It was such a lovely evening with her. Like, I'm really gonna miss her. She is like the best person ever. So but it was really, really lovely spending an evening with her. So I'm gonna head home now and just relax for the evening. But I hope you like this video. Like, I hope it's been informative and helpful. If you're coming to China, whether it's traveling or living in China, make sure you download those apps before you come, because honestly, especially if you're moving here, it'll be really helpful for you to like settle in well, and those apps are just, they're like a lifesaver. They make everything so much more convenient. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please make sure you give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. It really does help this YouTube channel grow. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me, and until next time, bye!